From snatching first place from Bernard Arnault to having a fortune that's downright impossible to compare to the average American, here's how Elon Musk reclaimed his position as the world's richest man. For starters, the mastermind behind Tesla has snatched the crown from Bernard Arnault. Yup, the boss of fancy luxury goods at LVMH is back to being number 2. Turns out, Musk's net worth skyrocketed by a jaw-dropping $55.3 billion, landing him at a staggering $192 billion. Meanwhile, poor Arnault's fortune took a nosedive, dropping by $24.5 billion to a measly $187 billion. Ouch. But in this wild race for riches, I can't forget about the other contenders. Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates are left trailing in the dust, occupying the 3rd and 4th spots respectively. Sorry, fellas, the Musk train is steaming ahead, but a little rewind is needed. Last December, Arnault thought he'd outsmarted Musk and snatched the gold medal. LVMH stock jumped as people went on a luxurious spending spree. Meanwhile, Tesla shares took a hit because everyone got a little nervous about Musk's Twitter obsession and its impact on his leadership. But Musk had a trick up his sleeve. Tesla shares came roaring back like a rocket, soaring by a whopping 92% since the year began. Investors' nerves calmed down, and Musk even found a Twitter CEO replacement, making things all hunky-dory again. Unfortunately, Musk's time at the top seat was all too brief. While he did pass Arnault, by the end of the day, reality smacked Musk in the face like a failed rocket launch. Tesla shares took a little detour from their high, and Musk had to settle for second place with a mere $213.5 billion. Poor guy, a small dent in his fortune, right? I mean, who needs pocket change of $800 million? Now, let's talk about Tesla's roller coaster stock price. It shot up like a SpaceX rocket on a sugar rush, briefly catapulting Musk back to the top spot. With Tesla shares skyrocketing over 110% since the start of this crazy year, Musk's fortune had grown by a mind-boggling $70 billion. But Musk didn't overtake the luxury giant by just sitting back and relaxing. Oh no, he had to work to reclaim his throne. And this involved a trip to China for his business ventures. It was his first visit to the country since the pesky pandemic hit. And boy, did he meet some important folks. I'm talking about high-level government officials, like the foreign minister and the minister of industry and information technology. He made sure to go see everyone important. Now, why is this visit such a big deal? Well, Tesla watchers are buzzing with excitement, thinking that maybe, just maybe, Musk is refocusing his attention on his beloved car company. You see, he's been a little distracted lately, juggling Twitter affairs after buying the social media platform for a cool $44 billion. The analysts are getting all serious, like they always do. One guy, Dan Ives from Wedbush, went on about Musk playing nice in the sandbox in Beijing. Apparently, Wall Street is laser-focused on ensuring that there are no hiccups to Tesla's plans of world domination, expansion within China. After all, it's the #1 electric vehicle market out there. Gotta keep those tentacles firmly planted, am I right? Plus, in January, Tesla dropped some impressive news that made the stock shoot up. They posted their best-ever quarterly revenue and profits for the 4th quarter of 2022. But the 1st quarter of 2023 didn't quite match up, with profits coming in at $2.5 billion, down from the 4th quarter's $3.7 billion. But hey, no worries. Musk has a vision, and he's been slashing prices on some Tesla vehicles, all in the name of making them more affordable. What's even more interesting is that LVMH didn't follow the same growth trend, because it seems like they've hit a little speed bump lately. Their shares, which were soaring like a champagne cork in April, have taken a nosedive and are down a whopping 16% since the year kicked off. Ouch. Looks like they need a little extra sparkle to keep up with the Musk mania. Speaking of which, let's not forget about the man himself, Bernard Arnault. This French fashion mogul, who co-founded LVMH back in the day, holds a majority stake in the business. In fact, it's Europe's most valuable firm, and let me tell you, they don't sell discounted croissants and berets. In a move that would make even the Kardashians jealous, Arnault appointed his daughter Delphine, a sprightly 47-year-old, as the head honcho at Dior. All 5 of his children are rocking management positions at various brands within the LVMH empire. I guess when you're swimming in luxury, you might as well keep it all in the family, right? It's clear that if Musk really wants to battle it out against this massive empire, he's got to give it his all. He's definitely taking steps in the right direction by going on all those business ventures in China. But I have a feeling there's a lot more work that needs to be done. Though let's not discount Elon too much because he's plenty rich as it is. I mean, the guy owns multiple highly successful companies. Musk is the co-founder of not one, not two, but 6 companies. Let's start with Tesla, the electric car company that's revolutionizing the way you cruise around town. Musk owns about 23% of the company, and between you and me, he's probably eyeing a way to turn those electric cars into actual spaceships. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to commute to work on Mars? But wait, there's more. Musk's got his finger on the rocket launch button too. SpaceX, founded back in 2002, has skyrocketed in terms of share price. In just 3 years, it quadrupled its value. And let's not forget about the Boring Company. No, it's not a company that specializes in boring people to sleep with long, tedious speeches. It's all about defeating traffic, my friends. They raised a whopping $675 million to tackle this eternal nuisance, and they're valued at a cool $5.7 billion. I guess when Musk gets stuck in traffic, he doesn't just sit there honking his horn. No, he starts a whole company to dig tunnels and find a way out of the gridlock madness. And let's not forget that Musk decided to add Twitter to his collection of world domination projects. It wasn't a smooth ride, though. Musk tried to back out of the deal, and Twitter wasn't having any of it. They sued, but in the end, Musk emerged victorious and now owns a whopping 74% of the company. And just when you thought Musk couldn't possibly juggle any more balls, he casually co-founded a San Francisco startup called Neuralink. Their mission? Connect the human brain to computers, and for that, they've raised a cool $205 million in funding already. But there's another reason why he's headed to be the richest man alive. He was one of the original co-chairs of OpenAI. Musk said that he wants to develop his own version of ChatGPT. He joined Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak and hundreds more in signing an open letter calling for a 6-month pause on AI experiments, saying we could face profound risks to society and humanity. In an interview with Fox News' Tucker Carlson, Musk reiterated his concerns with AI, saying just like the Food and Drug Administration regulates what people consume in the U.S., AI should also have a regulator. He mentioned that he knows that he's a little bit behind when it comes to AI, but he's got a plan that's unlike any other. You see, he wants to make an AI that focuses on seeking the truth and understanding the nature of the universe itself. Pretty cool, right? He called his idea the best path to safety because in trying to understand the universe, his AI would know that humans are a pretty important part of the universe and wouldn't try to destroy all of them. I just hope Elon is able to wire it all properly, because this is starting to sound like every sci-fi movie ever. Elon also mentioned that his business model has always revolved around people. If his AI endeavor is a success, maybe this would become a bigger company than Tesla and SpaceX. So, it's clear that there's massive potential there. Now, if all that still didn't make it clear just how rich this guy is, let's break it down with some numbers. The average net worth of most people between the ages of 30 to 34 in the US is around $122,000, and the median is around $35,000. Just how much is that compared to Elon's? Well, the guy has a net worth of $213.5 billion, like I said. That's pretty clearly a massive difference. Like, most people struggle to even make it to a single million, and this guy's out here swimming in literal billions of dollars. It's hard to even imagine. But from having a fortune that's downright impossible to compare to the average American, to snatching first place from Bernard Arnault, that was how Elon Musk reclaimed his position as the world's richest man.